Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for May the 25th through to the 31st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to these incredible cards, let me take a moment to thank you, truly, for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly, thank you. Now let's get to the cards because we start with the Magician. So it's definitely a week of looking at the big picture of what we truly want in our life. Asking for that manifestation in our life, asking for the abundance to come. Okay, looking at our priority list and what we truly want to come into our life. I mean, the Magician screams that magic is in the air. Okay, so now I was listening to the astrologers, and they're all talking about this confusion and illusion being in this week, and so I can see where that might be the case, where you might get a little stressed out, feeling that you are not on the right path or whatnot. Please stay in the positive this week. Please tap into this magic this week. Understanding the beauty of what can be in your life. Understanding how you are worthy of beauty and magic. Now we start with the Strength card. So yes, we may need strength this week. We may need to summon up our courage. We may need to tap into our own spirituality, our own inner wisdom this week, to really go forward with the strength, with the beauty, to really tap into that magical experience that is awaiting us this week. We have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles, you know, if you really get pulled down into some negative energy that you're not doing it right, or things aren't coming together the way you thought they should have, the oh woe is me kind of energy, you may miss opportunities this week that will really push you forward, that will really set your world on fire. Okay, so it's standing up strong, it's standing up true. I mean, this is the portal of wealth, well-being, prosperity, abundance. But we do have that one figure that's kind of sitting there on the doorstep and really not even paying attention to the door they sit in front of. Feeling sorry for themselves, feeling alone, feeling like they haven't made the right decisions, the right choices. And we have the anxiety card right next to it, the Nine of Wands. Okay, now I do love this card. I do love the way the artist portrays the energy of this card, because each of those wands represents some anxiety that you are feeling this week. The I could have done it better, should have, would have, could have, might have, wish I did kind of energy. And I love the wand that she holds, because it's so twisted and gnarled at the bottom. And yet, there's growth. There's new growth. There's a blossom showing on the top, a beautiful, huge blossom. And if you look at all the wands have growth and new prosperity. So where you are feeling the most anxiety is actually where you've had the most successful growth. So if you don't think that you've done things right, you're really mistaken. You're really mistaken, because those are the things that are building your wisdom, that are building your dreams, building your desires, for you to see the clarity of what you may not want in your life in order to understand what you do want in your life. So embrace any kind of anxiety that comes in, and understand that any anxiety that you are feeling this week is kind of a light bulb going off on what you really don't want in your life, in order to project what you do want in your life going forward. Now, have you done things wrong? No, you haven't. There's no way that you could possibly do things wrong. You may view them as things that you've done wrong, but you are in the position that you really need to be right now in order to move forward with a strength, with a surety, with a wisdom. So embrace any kind of anxiety that you feel, because the anxiety is only there for you to look at it and to understand it. And really, I mean, we have the Three of Wands right next to it. Okay, so those anxieties are really allowing you to see the path forward, a new path forward with a new vision of, you're standing on very solid ground here and you are looking out into the horizon. You're ready to step out into that new path. You're ready to step out into new beginnings, new understandings, new realizations. Two of Cups. Now, this is partnerships, not necessarily love, but it could be. It could be new love coming into your life. Absolutely. It could be taking a relationship and rekindling that love and making it new again. Now, it's right next to the moon. So I would think, and since we're so much with the anxiety and the strength, you might be really looking at your relationships this week and how they give you balance, how they give you strength, how they give you beauty in your life. Because the moon is all about your inner balance, your inner happiness, your inner wisdom. It's also your untamed wild spirit ready to go forward. But with the Two of Cups on the one side of it, I would have to think that a lot of your understanding of your balance is somehow connected to people in your life, partnerships in your life. So it could be work associations, it could be people in the community, in your neighborhood, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be a lover, it could be your soulmate. For some of you, especially if you are not in a relationship, you may be actually looking at relationships as being a statement of who you are rather than an extension of who you are. So I would have to warn you on feeling down if you are not in a relationship right now. Because I think that could set off some really strong vibrations this week on how you are not worthy, how you are not, you're not worthy for a relationship, and you so are. But you really need to understand that it's who you are is the most important thing, the strongest thing. That any relationship is just an extension of who you are, just to highlight the beauty of who you are, rather than a statement of who you are. Okay, and we have the Six of Wands on the other side of, and it's also the end card. So I think that if you use this energy properly, you really tap into the magic of this week and understanding, understanding the new pathway that's being led, that you're being led to. That you are going to start to see some little successes, some clues from the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, showing you that you are on the right path, that you are making the right decisions, that you are in the right place at the right time, that any of your anxieties that you have been feeling, that they were only there to strengthen you. They were only there to maybe increase your courage, increase your spirituality, and increase your strength, so that you can have these successes, that you can have these joys in your life, that you can walk through that door of abundance in your life. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.